Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak. Yeah, the next match is going to be very difficult. We play against Fus, who are a very good team, very strong on transition, very strong block that comes a little bit into zone 2 and very aggressive on the counter-attack, very, very aggressive on the counter. But look, we are ready. We've had a very good week. It's been a difficult week because, of course, for the staff and the players, the first week of Ramadan is not always easy. But training went Zien, and everyone has worked really, really, really hard. And I have to compliment the players because coming from a good performance against Berkane, who I must say were unbelievable hosts. You know, they treated us with great hospitality and warmth, an incredible facility that we got to experience. In my opinion, is probably the best I've seen in Africa. And the performance was very good. You know, I saw some things that I liked a lot, especially in the first half, where we had a lot of control on all phases, and especially on the phases that Berkane are very strong at. You know, the long ball forward, the flick, controlling the transitions, and being strong in defending the box and being strong in defending crosses and set pieces. You know, so it was a performance that we felt we were better for 3 points and to win the game. And unfortunately, you know how it is. We pick up a point, but now we've got to focus on completing the week very, very well and get a good result against Fus. Yeah, mentally we are good. I think we are in a very good space. There is no team that's in a better form than us. I mean, the last 7 games with 5 wins, 2 draws is exactly identical as the current log leaders. And you've got to give a lot of praise to everyone in the club, you know, especially the players. We've had a very difficult season. Everyone knows how difficult this season has been for us. But we've pushed through, we've fought hard, we've represented the club with a lot of pride and dignity, and it's something that we are very, very happy with, you know. So from a psychological perspective, we feel confident and we feel ready to play in front of our fans. From a tactical perspective, we've had to prepare a little bit for a very difficult team. You know, they've got Hanuri up front, who can play on the left, on the right, and maybe even on leading the line as a 9, and maybe even as a 10. They've got Sarat in the midfield, who knows Wydad very well, is a very good midfielder with 3 positions at times, maybe even during the 90 minutes. He can be a deep-lying playmaker. He can be a player that can join the press from an 8 position and help to be a destroyer. But he can also be the link-up. You know, he can be the player that gets the ball from one line to the next line. So we know we're playing against a very, very good team. And so tactically, we've got to be ready. We've got to try to impose ourselves. We've got to have good balance and control. But we've also got to be a little bit more aggressive than we were against Berkane in getting into the box. And we've worked on some of these things, you know. And as I said, there were things that I liked. Sakhi was in the box in the last 2-3 games, which is something that we are working on. Bora can now play a little bit more different, not just only on the line and be a classic winger, but now he's finding pockets in between the lines. Rai is always one that's very, so unfortunately we lose him for this game, but we get pushed back, even though we don't want to rush it a little bit. Muscular injuries always give you complications. And Enzo is on his feet now. He's training on the green grass, which is good. Mwalim also is training on the green grass, which is good. Maybe those 2 are too early to be included in the matchday squad, but we will see. And then we've also got Malsa, Motaraji. Maybe this game is 1 or 2 days a little bit too early for them. Yeah, look, as I said, Fusa very, very strong, very strong. They are fourth in Botola. They've scored one more goal than us. They have a very, very good average because they average 1.5 goals per game, so they create a lot of opportunities. And they've got a very varied way of creating chances. Sometimes it's on transitions, sometimes it's on the long ball forward from the goalkeeper who's got an unbelievable range. They can pick up second balls in the midfield and initiate incredible attacks. Diakite is a big threat on transitions. But we expect a good game. We expect two strong teams. I think for the spectators, it should be a good game. Of course, we want to be dominant. We want to express ourselves. We understand that in football, you can't always win, but we try to always win. And that's important, you know, that identity, the dominance that we want to create as a big club, because football is football. You can win, lose, or draw, but one thing that's very important is never lose your style of play. And we are trying to create this dynamic by processes that allow us to be able to be strong against any opposition. And of course, then you've also got to be very careful on set pieces and transitions, because you know how good teams in Botola are on those situations. No, I think we've played well in the last few games. I know sometimes we want to win every single match, but it's not possible. You see this with the biggest clubs in the world, Real Madrid. You see it with Barca, you see it with Manchester City now, you see it with Liverpool, who maybe now a little bit back into a good wave, but they struggled a bit the last 3-4 games, and even the game against PSG, where PSG completely dominated the game. And so sometimes it's not always easy, you know, to be at your best and to win games, but what's important is to try. You know, you have to try, and sometimes if you fail, you have to fail fantastically. You know, and this is what we are trying to create. I'm very proud of the players because, as I said to you, we've had a very difficult season. But the players to still, with match day 24, mathematically still be in the title race, mathematically still be in a position to fight for a Champions League spot. This shows how much hard work and commitment and dedication these players have put in for the club this season. And it's been against all odds. We've had very, very different challenges. But we've stuck together. We've grown, we've improved, we've worked very, very hard. And we want to just continue like this for the rest of the 7 games. I must say that our fans were amazing against Berkane. I think our fans realize the opportunity that we have. And I say it because it's very important. I look at a lot of the support in Botola, and it's incredible. You know how teams are supported, especially the big teams in the stadiums, and how this fans sing for 90 minutes. I remember when I was the opposition coach for Champions League and for the Super League, coming to Mohammed V was daunting, because you knew that the fans would sing for the entire match. They would push their team, and I really admire that about the winners. And one thing that I think that they have seen is the importance of supporting. You know, the importance of, there's different ways to show unhappiness and disgruntlement, and I think our fans are finding this to galvanize Morocco into a new era that's about to accept the incredible honor of hosting the World Cup, of hosting AFCON, and giving an incredible and positive image about Moroccan football and the country as a whole. And it's amazing to see that our fans are spearheading that, you know, the love they have for their players, the support that they are showing, and also an appreciation. You know, we want to win Botola. That's a goal for us, and mathematically we will only give up on that goal until it's impossible. We want to make sure that we are the best team in Morocco, And we have to continue to try to do that because it's not going to fall from heaven and be a tag that is bestowed upon us without effort. So we understand the dynamics. We have goals, not obsessions. Goals come from a very positive place. Obsessions come from a very dark place where you are even prepared to do the impossible or what should be impossible to win. And we're a club that is a club of gentlemen, is a club that respects the game, is a club that wants to win and win in a certain way. And my word is just for the fans to continue to support us. We need them for the last 7 games, for the final stretch. It's what I call the business end of the season, where trophies are won, positions are settled, and the work of the season is then reflected. And we cannot do that without our fans. It's impossible. The way they've pushed us, and hopefully now with the last 7 games, they can push us even more, and we can finish as high as possible in the league. To be honest, I haven't even thought about it. Just a few days ago, I went to check the facility in our home stadium, to check the grass and the preparation. The work that we have at the club now, at this point in time, to finish strong, to prepare ourselves for an important tournament, which is the Club World Cup, where we get to not only represent Wydad and this incredible club, but also the country of Morocco in an international stage. So that's taken a lot of my focus to improve the team, to win the next game. And I try to focus on the short term all the time. And I think we will get the excitement for Mohammed V as it comes closer and closer and closer. No, congratulations to Hamza. He looks good when he's in hospital. He sent me some beautiful pictures. We congratulate Hamza Sakhi's family, the mother of the newborn. We wish the baby many more years of success, good health. And it's great that he's born in Morocco, which continues this legacy for the Sakhi family, and hopefully we have another great footballer in the Sakhi family. So you know that Sakhi has two brothers that are maybe even better than him in football. And the level is very high in the family, and hopefully the newborn comes to add to that. Congratulations. Ndima Wydad.